me Zaina and welcome back to my channel ZoomWithZaina. So today's video is going to be extremely special. Last week I went to the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, which is located in UAE, Abu Dhabi. Now I've gone there a couple of times, but last week's trip was so special because the tour guide and she told us so many interesting facts about the Sheikh Zayed Mosque, and that's why I thought I will collect all this information and share it with you guys. So today you're going to hear some mind-blowing facts about the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. You guys can stick along with me. You'll get loads of information for your essays, or if you want these things for a quiz, or even if you just want some extra knowledge about the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. So without any further ado, let's begin today's video. Before we start with the tour of the mosque, let's just quickly see what exactly is the Sheikh Zayed Mosque. So the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, which is located in UAE, is one of the world's largest mosques and creates a perfect blend of the Arab world and the religion of Islam. Its design was inspired by Persian and Mughal architecture, mainly the Taj Mahal located in India. Sheikh Zayed Mosque holds 2 official records in the Guinness World Records: the largest handmade carpet and the largest dome in the world. It features 82 domes, more than 1,000 columns, 24-karat gold gilded chandeliers, and the world's largest hand-knitted carpet. The main prayer hall is dominated by one of the world's largest chandeliers. Here were just some quick stats on the mosque. For further details, let's get into the video. Now we're heading inside the mosque's lobby. As you can see, they've developed it quite well over time, and it looks a lot like a shopping mall with loads of food and clothes chains as well as souvenir shops. Now we're going to officially enter the mosque area with our tickets. Since it's quite a long stretch from the parking to the mosque, we've made a flat floor escalator, as you can see, for convenient traveling. Now we're finally here. This area is in front of the mosque. It looks really grand and elegant. It's quite an elating feeling to be standing in front of such a beautiful and unique masterpiece. Definitely worthwhile. Now we are finally inside the magnificent mosque. It has beautiful white columns with loads of floral work. Now let's look at some special features of the mosque. Starting off with the lighting system. Sheikh Zayed Mosque has a unique lighting system which depends on the lunar system. The mosque displays bright white light during a full moon and starts to get bluish eventually as the moon gets smaller. At one point of time, the light gets dark blue, indicating the crescent moon, and this cycle keeps repeating over time. Coming to the calligraphy. There are 3 main types of calligraphy that you can find in the mosque, that is in Arabic. Starting off with the Kufic calligraphy. If you observe closely, this calligraphy has a lot of square patterns and is used mainly for designing and architecture. In the next dome, we can see a Naskh calligraphy. This is the most frequently used one and one of my personal favorites too. It's often found in the Holy Quran as well. And lastly is the Thuluth calligraphy. This is quite complicated even for people who can read Arabic. It's mostly used for designing. Now let's go deeper into the mosque, starting off with the north entrance of Sheikh Zayed Mosque. It's basically inspired by verses of the Holy Quran. The verses describe the heaven and how the heaven will look like. It will be a garden of beautiful flowers and branches, and thus the mosque's entrance was designed similarly. The floorwork contains loads of flowers which are not just stickers. There are 25 types of naturally colored marbles laid in white marble to give it a beautiful look. Out of the 7 chandeliers in total, the smallest chandelier is also at the entrance. The door of the entrance of the mosque, it's not just one thick layer of glass. There are 3 separate layers, giving it a cool 3D look. They're all made of Murano glass from Italy. There are a total of 11 clocks in the mosque, and all are made in the UK. It displays the international and the lunar calendar along with the sunrise and sunset timings of Abu Dhabi. Coming to the main prayer hall of the mosque, it accommodates almost 8,000 worshippers at a time. It is mainly used during special occasions like Eid prayers, Friday prayers, and Ramadan prayers. Whereas for the 5 daily prayers, there is a minor hall behind the main hall separated by glass doors, accommodating almost 1,500 worshippers at a time. Over here, you can also witness the largest carpet in the world, which is in one piece. The carpet was made by 1,200 female artisans. They worked 24/7 to finish it on almost 18 months. The design is inspired by Persian handcraft. It was originally made in 9 different pieces. Then it was shipped to the UAE in 2 airplanes. Then the workers here helped to stitch everything together. There are a few line raises in the carpet which you may observe, and one may confuse it for the joining marks of the carpet. Well, they are actually made so people stand in one straight line facing towards the Qibla or the Makkah. The weight of the carpet before they cut around the edges for building the columns was 47 tons. After cutting it, it became 35 tons, which is honestly quite a lot too. There are 7 chandeliers in the whole mosque, which were all made in Germany and have millions of Swarovski crystals made in Austria. The weight of the medium chandelier is 8 tons and the larger chandelier is 12 tons. The design of these chandeliers is inspired from date palm trees, which is present in abundance in the UAE. When closely observed, the chandeliers look like upside-down date palm trees. The colored crystals symbolize the dates. The colored crystals are in green, yellow, and red color. The ceilings hold heavy chandeliers and domes, so it's quite obvious they need strong pillars for support. There are 96 columns supporting the ceiling inside the main hall. They are quite unique because it is made of the mother of pearl with marble. Usually, mother of pearl is seen with wood. And how were the columns made? They brought marble from Greece and Macedonia, and the mother of pearl from India, New Zealand, and China. It was later on shipped to China, handcrafted, and brought here. The columns also house the air conditioning system as it gets quite hot with a large number of worshippers. Now let's take a look at the famous Emirati masterpiece called the Al-Qibla wall or the Direction wall. It is designed by the famous Emirati calligraphist Muhammad Mandi. He also designed the 500 and the 200 dirhams notes. He designed it as the God's name in the center and his 99 attributes all around it. As you can see in the center of a wall, there is a golden niche which is inspired by the verses of the Quran again. The verses describe the flowing rivers present in the heaven. It is said that in heaven there will be a river of milk and honey. The top of the niche looks like a honeycomb, and below there is a wavy line of gold which symbolizes the honey river, and there are white lines in between, which symbolizes the Milk River. The leaves on the golden niche is made of real gold, which is 24 carats and is covered with Italian mosaic glass. So that's it for today's mosque tour. It's really important to note that the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan built this mosque to convey the Islamic message of peace, tolerance, and diversity. He intended for the Grand Mosque to be a living reference of modern Islamic architecture that links the past with the present and depicts learning that would reflect genuine Islamic values. Sheikh Zayed also aimed for the construction of the mosque to be a medium to connect the whole world together. Thus, this project is also called the Union of the Universe. So guys, this is it for today's video. I really hope all of you enjoyed this video. It was made with a lot of hard work, so liking and subscribing the video will mean a lot to me. Anyways, stick around for next week's video, and until then, bye!